The ultimate question, is it worth it? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We get this question a lot. Is it worth it? Is it worth upgrading from economy? Is it worth splurging for that business class seat? Or should you go all out for first class? The price jumps can be huge. Sometimes you're looking at hundreds of dollars, other times it's thousands of dollars. It's a classic battle in your mind, your desire for comfort versus your wallet. It's a decision that can make or break your entire trip. After all, your vacation doesn't start when you land. It starts the moment you step onto the plane. We've flown thousands of miles. We've been crammed in the back in regular economy. We've stretched out a little in premium economy. We've slept like a baby in a lie-flat business class bed. But we've yet to experience the luxury of first class. We're sharing our thoughts, so you don't have to wonder. We're going to break down what you actually get for your money. Think of this as your guide to the value versus comfort ladder. Each step up the ladder gives you more comfort, but it also costs you more. The real question is finding the sweet spot for you. Choosing your airline cabin is one of the most important travel decisions you'll make. It sets the tone for your whole experience. A cramped, sleepless overnight flight can leave you exhausted for the first few days of your trip. On the other hand, arriving well-rested and refreshed can make all the difference. It's not just about luxury. It's about arriving ready to explore, ready for your business meeting, or just ready to enjoy your time away. We're going to explore what each cabin class offers, so you can decide what's truly worth your hard-earned cash or points. For many travelers, flying is just a means to an end. It's the part of the journey you have to endure to get to the good stuff. But what if it could be part of the good stuff? What if you could actually look forward to the flight itself? That's what this is all about. Every airplane cabin class, here's what's actually worth it. We're going to dissect every part of the experience. From the moment you check in to the moment you grab your bags. We'll look at the seats, the food, the service, and all the little perks. By the end, you'll know exactly what to expect from each class and be able to make the smartest choice for your next flight. So, how are we going to tackle this? We'll move up the ladder one step at a time. This will make the comparisons clear and simple. First, we'll compare regular economy with premium economy. This is often the most accessible upgrade for many people. It's that first step up the comfort ladder. We'll see if that little bit of extra legroom is worth the price difference. We'll see if a slightly better meal is worth the price difference. Delta, United, American, Boeing 777, Airbus A350. Next, we'll take a bigger leap. We'll compare premium economy to business class. This is where things start to get really interesting. The price gap gets wider. The perks get much, much bigger. Lie-flat seats, lounge access, restaurant quality dining. Is premium economy a good enough compromise for a long-haul flight? Or is the jump to business class the ultimate game changer for international travel? This is often the biggest debate for frequent flyers and those planning a special trip. We'll dive deep into whether the value holds up. After that, we'll look at the top of the ladder. We'll compare business class with the legendary first class. First class is becoming rarer these days, but it still exists as the pinnacle of air travel. Private suites, onboard showers, personalized service. The price is astronomical, but is the experience truly in a different league? We'll explore which airlines still offer a true first-class product. We'll find out if it's an aspirational dream or a justifiable splurge for a once-in-a-lifetime journey. Throughout this journey, we'll focus on the factors that matter most to you. Seat width, legroom, amenities, food and drink quality, ability to sleep, overall service. For this video, we're going to give you all the information you need to climb the value versus comfort ladder with confidence. Let's get started and find out what's actually worth it. 1. What exactly is premium economy? 2. The seat inches that make a mile of difference. 3. Perks and plates. What else do you get? And 4. The final verdict. When is the upgrade worth it? All right. Let's start with that first step up the ladder from economy to premium economy. So what is premium economy really? Think of it as economy plus. It's not a completely different world like business class, but it's a noticeable improvement over the standard cattle car experience. It's a separate, smaller cabin that sits between the main economy section and the business class cabin up front. This immediately gives it a more exclusive feel. You're not sharing the space with 200 other people. Instead, you're in a more intimate setting with just a few rows of seats, which can make a big difference on a crowded flight. This cabin class was created to fill a growing gap in the market. Airlines realized that many travelers were willing to pay a little more for comfort, but couldn't justify the huge price jump to business class. Premium economy is their answer. It's for the traveler who wants to arrive a bit more refreshed without completely emptying their bank account. On airlines like Delta, it's called Premium Select. On United, it's Premium Plus, and on American, it's simply Premium Economy. More space, better amenities, an elevated service experience compared to what you get in the back. The availability of premium economy has exploded in recent years, especially on long-haul international routes. Boeing 787 Dreamliner, Airbus A350 are now delivered to airlines with a dedicated premium economy cabin already installed. This means it's easier than ever to find this option when you're booking a flight across the Atlantic or Pacific. However, don't expect to find it on most domestic flights within the U.S. Delta's Comfort Plus, United's Economy Plus on domestic routes. These are not true premium economy products. They're just standard economy seats with a few extra inches of pitch. So, the key takeaway here is that premium economy is a distinct class of service, not just a better seat in the economy cabin. It comes with its own check-in lines, priority boarding, and a different level of onboard service. It's designed specifically for long flights where a few extra comforts can have a huge impact on how you feel when you land. It's the middle ground, a compromise between pure value and pure comfort. The big question we need to answer is whether this compromise offers enough of an upgrade to be worth the extra cash or miles you'll spend to secure it. Let's get down to the most important factor for many people, the seat. This is where you'll spend the next 8, 10, or even 15 hours, so it matters a lot. In standard economy, you're typically looking at a seat that's about 17 inches wide. It's tight. Your legroom, or pitch, is usually around 30 to 31 inches. For anyone of average height or taller, you know the feeling of your knees pressing into the seat in front of you. The recline is minimal, maybe 3 or 4 inches if you're lucky. It's functional for a short hop, but on a long-haul flight, it can be downright miserable and make sleeping next to impossible. Now, let's look at premium economy. The difference is immediately noticeable. The seats are wider, usually around 18.5 to 19.5 inches. That extra inch or two might not sound like much, but it means your shoulders aren't constantly bumping into your neighbors. This alone can significantly reduce the feeling of being cramped. But the real game changer is the legroom. Premium economy typically offers 38 inches of pitch. That's a massive 7-inch increase over standard economy. You can actually stretch your legs out, you can cross them, you can get up to use the restroom without performing a complex yoga move over your sleeping seatmates. Beyond the raw numbers, the seat itself is just better designed. In premium economy, you'll often find a padded leg rest that swings up from below your seat, and sometimes even a footrest that deploys from the seat in front of you. This makes a huge difference in comfort, as it allows you to elevate your legs and take pressure off your lower back. The recline is also much more generous, often double what you get in economy, usually around 8 inches. This deeper recline, combined with the extra legroom, means you can actually get into a comfortable cradle position for sleeping, which is a fantasy for most people back in coach. The configuration of the seats also adds to the feeling of spaciousness. In economy on a wide-body jet like a Boeing 777, you're often in a 3-4-3 layout, meaning 10 seats across. It's incredibly dense. In premium economy on that same plane, the layout is typically 2-4-2. This means more people get a window or an aisle seat, and the dreaded middle seat is far less common. For couples traveling together, grabbing one of the 2-seat pairs by the window is a fantastic perk. It creates a sense of having your own private space, a world away from the crowded rows just a few feet behind you. The upgrade to premium economy isn't just about the seat. The enhanced experience starts before you even board the plane. Most airlines offer dedicated check-in counters for premium economy passengers, so you get to skip the massive lines that snake through the terminal. You also get priority boarding, usually right after business class and elite status holders. This means you can get on the plane early, stow your carry-on bag right above your seat without a fight, and settle in while everyone else is still waiting in the jet bridge. Once you're on board, the amenities are a clear step up. Waiting at your seat, you'll typically find a larger, plusher pillow and a thicker, more substantial blanket than the thin, scratchy ones offered in economy. You'll also receive an amenity kit. On a carrier like United, this might include things like a toothbrush, toothpaste, an eye mask, earplugs, and some premium skincare products. It's not as fancy as a business class kit, but it has all the essentials to help you feel a bit more human after a long flight. These little touches make you feel more like a valued guest and less like just another passenger. The food and beverage service is also noticeably elevated. Instead of a single tray with everything wrapped in plastic, you'll often get a welcome drink like sparkling wine, juice, or water shortly after takeoff. The meal service feels more like a proper dining experience. Your food is typically served on real ceramic dishes with metal cutlery, not plastic. The meal itself is an upgraded menu, often with choices that are more in line with what's being served in domestic first class. You might get a larger main course, a proper salad, and a more decadent dessert. The drink selection is also better, with complimentary beer, wine, and spirits throughout the flight. Finally, the entertainment system often gets a boost as well. The screen in front of you is larger and has higher resolution, making for a much better movie-watching experience. For example, on Delta's A350, the premium economy screen is 13.3 inches, compared to just 10 inches in the main cabin. You'll also be given a set of premium noise-reducing headphones. These are a massive improvement over the cheap, flimsy earbuds handed out in economy. They do a much better job of blocking out engine noise and crying babies, allowing you to actually immerse yourself in a movie or get some decent rest. The final verdict. When is the upgrade worth it? Extra space, better seat, enhanced service, upgraded amenities. Is it worth it? The price difference between economy and premium economy can vary wildly. On a good day, you might find an upgrade for just $200 or $300 each way on a transatlantic flight. On other days, especially during peak travel seasons, that premium could be over $1,000. The value proposition really depends on the price. It depends on the length of the flight, and it depends on what you personally prioritize as a traveler. For daytime flights under 8 hours, the case for premium economy is weaker. If you're going to be awake for most of the flight, reading or watching movies, the extra space is nice, but maybe not essential. You can probably survive in a standard economy seat without too much suffering. However, for any overnight flight, or any flight longer than 8 hours, premium economy becomes a game changer. The ability to recline further, use a leg rest, and have enough space to avoid your neighbor's elbows is crucial for getting any meaningful sleep. Arriving rested and ready to go on day one of your vacation is a benefit that is hard to put a price on. Who benefits most from this upgrade? It's perfect for leisure travelers on a special trip like a honeymoon or anniversary. It's also a fantastic option for business travelers whose companies won't pay for business class but who need to arrive sharp for a meeting. Taller people will find the extra legroom is not just a luxury but a necessity. And for anyone who just can't stand the thought of being crammed into a tiny seat for half a day, premium economy offers a welcome escape. Ultimately, our advice is this: always check the price. If the upgrade from economy to premium economy is less than $400 for a long-haul international flight, we'd say it's almost always worth it. The significant increase in comfort and the improved sleep quality will pay dividends when you land. Use Google Flights to easily compare the prices side by side. Sometimes, you'll be surprised to find that the difference is minimal. For that small premium, you are buying a completely different, vastly superior travel experience. It's the smartest first step you can take up the value versus comfort ladder. Next up, premium economy versus business class. 1. The Great Divide, a cabin or a bedroom. 2. The lie flat revolution, sleep at 35,000 feet. 3. From fine dining to exclusive lounges, the ground and air experience. And 4. The million-dollar question, is business class worth the leap? 1. The Great Divide, a cabin or a bedroom. All right, we've taken our first comfortable step up to premium economy. It's a significant improvement over the back of the plane, no doubt about it. But now, we're about to take a giant leap. The jump from premium economy to business class is arguably the biggest single upgrade in commercial aviation. It's not just about a better seat. It's about entering a completely different world of travel. Premium economy is an enhanced economy experience. Business class is built from the ground up to provide comfort, privacy, luxury. It's where the journey truly becomes part of the destination. The most fundamental difference is the design philosophy. Premium economy is designed to give you more space within a traditional seat structure. You get more width, more pitch, more recline. Business class, on the other hand, is designed to give you your own personal space, individual pods, direct aisle access for almost every passenger, seats that transform into fully flat beds. This isn't just a bigger chair, it's a piece of personal real estate in the sky. Delta One Suite, United Polaris Business Class. often with a sliding door for complete privacy. Think about the cabin layout. Premium economy, 242 on the 777. In business class, on that same plane, you'll find a 121 layout. This is a revolutionary change. It means every single passenger has direct access to the aisle. No more awkward climbing over sleeping neighbors to get to the lavatory. No more getting trapped in a window seat. This configuration also maximizes privacy. You're not shoulder to shoulder with a stranger. It's your own little cocoon where you can work, dine, and sleep without being disturbed by anyone around you. This transition from a shared row to a private pod is what defines the chasm between these two classes. Premium economy makes a long flight more tolerable. Business class makes a long flight enjoyable, even something to look forward to. The feeling of settling into your pod, knowing you have all the space you need, is a level of relaxation premium economy simply cannot offer. It's the difference between upgrading your seat and upgrading your entire environment. As we dive deeper, you'll see how this difference in personal space impacts every other aspect of the experience, from sleep to service. 2. The lie flat revolution. Sleep at 35,000 feet. Let's talk about the single biggest reason people splurge on business class, the bed. In premium economy, you get a generous recline. You get a leg rest. You might get a foot rest. You can get into a comfortable cradle position. You can definitely get some sleep. However, you are still sleeping in a chair. It's a very nice chair, but it's a chair nonetheless. You might wake up with a stiff neck or sore back. For many people, it's difficult to get more than a few hours of fragmented rest. It's a significant step up from economy, but not restorative sleep for most. Business class changes the game entirely with the lie flat seat. At the touch of a button, your spacious seat transforms into a fully horizontal bed, often over 6 feet long, a completely flat surface, just like your bed at home. Airlines provide a full bedding set, often designed by luxury brands: a duvet, a day blanket, a large cooling gel pillow, a mattress pad. Example, United Polaris Saks Fifth Avenue bedding. This isn't just about some shut-eye. It's about a full, comfortable night's sleep, so you can arrive at your destination feeling like a human being. The impact of this cannot be overstated on long-haul overnight flights. Imagine flying from New York to Hong Kong, a 16-hour journey. In premium economy, you might manage a few hours of light sleep. You arrive exhausted, facing a day or two of serious jet lag. In business class, have a nice dinner, watch a movie, then sleep for a solid 7 or 8 hours in a comfortable bed. You wake up, have breakfast, land feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. This can mean the difference between productive and zombie-like, or between enjoying your first day and sleeping through it. This ability to get quality sleep is the core value proposition of business class. It turns travel time into rest time. Some airlines have privacy doors like Qatar Airways, Q Suite, and Delta One suites. Close the door. Put on noise-canceling headphones. Completely shut out cabin distractions. For light sleepers or privacy-valuing travelers, this is the ultimate luxury. Premium economy offers comfort. Business class offers a genuine opportunity to reset your body clock and conquer jet lag before you even land. 3. From fine dining to exclusive lounges. The ground and air experience. The superior experience of business class begins long before you step on the plane. While premium economy gives you priority check-in, business class often provides a completely separate premium check-in area that feels more like a hotel lobby. But the real pre-flight perk is lounge access. As a business class passenger, you get complimentary access to the airline's airport lounge. This is your private oasis away from the noisy, chaotic terminal. Inside, you'll find comfortable seating, free high-speed Wi-Fi, clean, spacious restrooms, and sometimes even showers to freshen up before your flight. These lounges are not just a quiet place to sit. They offer a host of complimentary amenities. You can enjoy a full buffet of hot and cold food, salads, sandwiches, and full entrees. There's also a full-service bar with premium wine, beer, spirits, and barista-made coffee. For example, the United Polaris lounges are famous for their sit-down restaurant-style dining rooms where you can order from an a la carte menu before your flight. This means you can have a proper, delicious meal on the ground and then prioritize sleep as soon as you get on the plane. Premium economy passengers have no lounge access unless they have elite status or a credit card that provides it. Once you're on board, the dining experience is elevated to another level entirely. In premium economy, you get an upgraded meal served on real dishes. In business class, you get a multi-course, restaurant-in-the-sky experience. The service is often dine on demand, meaning you can choose to eat whenever you like. A flight attendant, who is often responsible for far fewer passengers than in other cabins, will act as your server. They'll present you with a menu with multiple options for appetizers, main courses, and desserts, often curated by a celebrity chef. Your table is set with linen, and each course is brought out separately. The quality of the food and drink is simply in a different league. You're not just choosing between chicken or beef. You might be deciding between a seared salmon with asparagus or a filet mignon with a red wine reduction. The wine list is extensive, featuring high-quality champagne, reds, and whites selected by a sommelier. The entire experience is designed to be leisurely and indulgent. It's not just about refueling, it's about savoring a gourmet meal. This level of personalized service and culinary quality is something premium economy, with its more structured and efficient service, simply doesn't aim to provide. 4. The million-dollar question. Is business class worth the leap? We've established that business class is a massive upgrade over premium economy. You get a private pod that turns into a bed, lounge access, fine dining experience. But all of this comes at a steep cost. While a premium economy ticket might cost 1.5 to 2 times the price of an economy ticket, a business class ticket can easily be 4 to 5 times the price, or even more. We're often talking about a price difference of several $1,000s for a round-trip international flight. Is it ever worth it? For the vast majority of leisure travelers paying with their own cash, the answer is often no. Spending an extra $4,000 on a flight could be the budget for your entire next vacation. However, this is where loyalty programs and points come into play. Using miles to upgrade from premium economy to business class, or booking a business class award ticket outright, that's often one of the best uses of your points. Example, an upgrade that might cost $2,000 in cash could cost you just 30,000 miles. That value makes business class accessible to savvy travelers, not just the wealthy. The decision also heavily depends on the flight's purpose and length. For a business traveler who needs to land rested and walk directly into a full day of critical meetings, the lie-flat bed isn't a luxury, it's a business tool. For a leisure traveler on a once-in-a-lifetime trip like a honeymoon, splurging on business class can be the ultimate way to kick off the celebration. On ultra-long-haul flights of 12 hours or more, the value of that lie-flat bed increases exponentially. For shorter daytime flights, even internationally, premium economy is often more than sufficient. So our verdict is this: if you're paying with cash, premium economy is the sweet spot for most travelers on most long-haul flights. It provides the best balance of comfort and cost on the value versus comfort ladder. However, you should view business class as the ultimate aspirational goal for your points and miles. Save them up for that long overnight flight. Look for award availability or upgrade opportunities. Flying business class, even just once, will completely change your perspective on what air travel can be. It's a truly transformative experience, and for the right flight, it is absolutely worth the leap. All right, we've made it to the upper echelons of air travel. We've seen how modern business class has revolutionized long-haul flying with its lie-flat beds, direct aisle access, and restaurant-quality dining. For many, business class is the pinnacle, the absolute best way to fly. It offers privacy, comfort, and a level of service that feels incredibly luxurious. So, you might be asking yourself, what could possibly be better than this? Is there another level? The answer is yes, but it's a level that is becoming increasingly rare and exclusive. Welcome to the world of international first class, the very top rung on our value versus comfort ladder. The line between business class and first class used to be very clear. Business class had angled seats, first class had flat beds. But as business class products have improved so dramatically, that line is blurred. Today's best business class, like Qatar, Suite, or ANA's The Room, offers a private, comfortable experience that rivals what first class was just a decade ago. This has led many airlines to question whether they even need a first-class cabin anymore. Many have decided they don't, and have eliminated the cabin entirely from their newer aircraft, focusing instead on creating an ultra-premium business class product that serves the vast majority of their high-paying customers. So what is the point of first class in 2026? It's about taking every single element of the business class experience and dialing it up to 11. It's about obsessive attention to detail, proactive service, and a level of space and privacy that even the best business class can't match. First class is not just an upgrade, it's a statement. It's for travelers who demand the absolute best of everything and are willing to pay an astronomical premium for it. It's a throwback to the golden age of travel, where the flight itself was a glamorous event, not just transportation. It's less about getting from A to B and more about living in a 5-star hotel suite at 35,000 feet. This ultimate level of luxury is now found on only a handful of airlines and a select few aircraft. Airbus A380, Boeing 777, Emirates, Singapore Airlines, Air France, Japan Airlines. They're competing for a very small, very wealthy group of customers. For them, first class is a halo product. It might not make a ton of money directly, but it defines their brand as the epitome of luxury in the sky. It's an aspirational product that sets them apart from the competition. Let's talk about the most tangible difference, the sheer amount of personal space. A modern business class pod is spacious, but it's still fundamentally a seat that turns into a bed. A first class suite is more like a small room. On Emirates' A380, for example, your first class suite is a fully enclosed space with floor-to-ceiling doors that you can slide shut. Inside, you don't just have a seat, you have a separate bench that converts into a bed. You have your own personal minibar, a vanity mirror with lighting, a closet to hang your clothes. The amount of real estate dedicated to each passenger is simply staggering. The seat itself is an entirely different piece of furniture. While a business class seat is typically around 21 to 22 inches wide, a first class seat can be 30 inches wide or more. It's less of a seat and more of an armchair. On Singapore Airlines A380 suites, some cabins even feature a separate plush leather armchair that swivels and a completely separate bed that folds out from the wall. If you're traveling with a partner, you can often book adjoining suites and have the partition lowered to create a double suite, effectively giving you a private bedroom in the sky. This is a level of space and customization that no business class product can offer. This incredible space leads to unparalleled exclusivity. A business class cabin on a Boeing 777 might have 40 or 50 passengers. A first class cabin on that same aircraft might have only 8. This creates an incredibly intimate and quiet environment. You're sharing the cabin with just a handful of other people, and the flight attendants are dedicated solely to serving you. On Japan Airlines, for instance, the first class cabin has just 8 suites, often served by 2 or even 3 flight attendants. This means the crew-to-passenger ratio is exceptional, allowing for an incredibly personal and attentive level of service that we'll dive into next. Perhaps the most famous and over-the-top example of first-class exclusivity is the Emirates A380 shower spa. Yes, you can take a hot shower at 40,000 feet. Passengers book a time slot to use one of 2 massive onboard bathrooms, which are stocked with premium toiletries and fluffy towels. Stepping out of a hot shower and putting on a fresh set of clothes just before landing is an experience that is hard to describe. It's the ultimate antidote to the grimy feeling of long-haul travel. It's an outrageous, decadent, and unforgettable perk that exists purely in the realm of first class, firmly separating it from even the most luxurious business class. Next up, Haute Cuisine and 5-star service in the sky. If business class dining is like a great restaurant, first class dining is like having a private chef. The experience is completely bespoke. There's no set meal time. You can literally order whatever you want, whenever you want. The menus are extensive, often created by Michelin-starred chefs, printed on heavy cardstock like a true fine dining establishment. But the real luxury is the ability to go off menu. If you're craving something simple, a perfectly cooked steak, a club sandwich, the crew can often make it happen. The entire experience is tailored to your personal preferences and schedule. The quality of the ingredients is where you see a huge difference. While business class serves excellent champagne, first class serves the truly top-shelf stuff, Dom Perignon or Krug, which can retail for hundreds of dollars a bottle. The caviar service is another hallmark of first class. You'll be served a generous portion of high-quality caviar with blinis, chopped egg, and creme fraiche. The main courses are crafted with the finest ingredients, like Japanese Wagyu beef or fresh lobster. Everything is plated with artistry on designer porcelain and served with heavyweight silverware. It's a true gastronomic journey. The service is what truly elevates the first-class experience from great to unforgettable. In business class, the service is efficient, professional, and polished. In first class, it's deeply personal and intuitive. Flight attendants in first class are typically the most senior and experienced crew. They don't just react to requests, they anticipate needs. Your glass is refilled before you even notice it's low. They'll ask if you'd like them to make up your bed while you're in the lavatory changing into your pajamas. They address you by name and remember your preferences, creating a seamless and effortless experience. This level of service extends to every detail. You're given a far more luxurious amenity kit, often from a high-end designer brand filled with full-size products. You're also given a set of comfortable pajamas to change into, which are yours to keep. The bedding is of the highest quality. High thread count sheets, multiple plush pillows, and a thick duvet. When it's time to sleep, the crew performs a full turn-down service, transforming your seat into a perfectly made bed. Proactive, Personalized service and obsessive attention to every little detail is what truly defines the first-class experience and sets it apart. So, is first class worth the fortune? Now for the reality check. The price jump from business class to first class is monumental. If a business class ticket costs $5,000, a first class ticket on the same flight could easily be $10,000, $15,000, or even more. For nearly everyone, paying this kind of cash is completely out of the question. You could fly business class round trip 3 times for the price of one first class ticket. The law of diminishing returns is in full effect here. The improvement in comfort and service from business to first is nowhere near as dramatic as the jump from premium economy to business. It's an incremental improvement for an exponential cost. So, who's actually flying in first class? Royalty. C-suite executives of Fortune 500 companies. Celebrities, the ultra-wealthy. For them, the cost is insignificant, and the value is in the absolute privacy and personalized service. However, just like with business class, this is where points and miles can create a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the savvy traveler. Booking a first-class award ticket is the holy grail of loyalty programs. It requires a lot of points and a lot of flexibility, as award seats are extremely limited, but it is achievable. Redeeming miles for a first-class suite that costs $15,000 is an incredible feeling and an unbeatable value proposition. Is it ever worth it? If you are paying with cash, our answer is a firm no, unless money is truly no object for you. The product is phenomenal, but the price is unjustifiable for 99.9% of travelers. The comforts of modern business class are more than sufficient to arrive rested and refreshed. The extra money for first class could be spent on luxury hotels and fine dining for your entire trip. The value simply isn't there when you're paying out of pocket. It is the definition of a splurge that offers diminishing returns on your investment in comfort and experience. Our final recommendation is to treat first class as the ultimate aspirational award redemption. Don't spend your cash on it. Instead, save your miles for years if you have to. Learn about the loyalty programs that offer the best first class redemptions, like Alaska Mileage Plan for Japan Airlines or Emirates Skywards for their own product. Flying first class is an unforgettable experience, a bucket list item for any travel enthusiast. But it should be seen as a special, almost magical experience made possible by points, not as a practical or justifiable way to spend your hard-earned money. It's the pinnacle of the ladder, but a step that should be taken wisely. Your personal sweet spot on the ladder. We've climbed the entire value versus comfort ladder, from the tight quarters of economy to the unbelievable luxury of a first-class suite. Each step up gives you more space, better service, and a more enjoyable experience. But each step also brings a big jump in cost in cash or points in miles. There's no single best cabin for everyone. The right choice depends on you, your budget, the flight length, the purpose of your trip, and what you value most. The trade-off is simple: your wallet versus your well-being. Regular economy equals pure value. First class equals unmatched luxury. Expensive. Most decisions happen in the middle. Premium economy equals a noticeable comfort boost for a reasonable price. Business class equals a live flatbed, a game changer for long-haul rest. How do you decide when to make the jump? Rule 1. Consider flight duration and time of day. Domestic or international under 6 hours. Economy or extra legroom is fine. Short hops. A premium cabin usually isn't worth it. Overnight flights where you need sleep? Upgrade. Premium economy becomes a fantastic investment. Business class helps you arrive rested and beat jet lag. Rule 2. Be strategic with how you pay. Use cash for smaller, affordable upgrades like the jump from economy to premium economy when you find a good deal. But save your points and miles for the big leaps. Booking business class with miles often gives excellent value. It makes experiences that cost thousands of dollars accessible. Always compare cash price versus miles price before you book. You might be surprised at which one offers the better deal for your specific flight. Decision on the value versus comfort ladder. Premium economy is the best value upgrade. Business class is best for sleep. Final recommendations for your next trip. Let's break it down into some simple final recommendations. Economy. Thumbs up. Premium economy for stretching out. Business class for toasting with champagne. For the budget-conscious traveler, your focus should remain on economy, but you can still fly smarter. Be flexible with your dates to find the cheapest fares. Consider getting an airline credit card for priority boarding and free checked bags. Don't dismiss the idea of upgrading. Always check the price for premium economy, especially on sale. Sometimes, for just a couple $100s more, you can dramatically improve your trip. For the comfort seeker who wants the best possible experience without taking out a second mortgage, premium economy is your sweet spot on long-haul flights. It delivers the most bang for your buck, providing significant upgrades in space and amenities for a justifiable price. For that special trip, like a honeymoon or big anniversary, it adds a touch of luxury that makes the journey memorable. Our advice is to actively search for it. Use Google Flights to compare prices side by side, and if the premium for a 10-hour flight is under $400, we say book it without hesitation. You will thank yourself when you land feeling refreshed. For the frequent flyer and point strategist, business class should be your primary goal for all long-haul travel. The live flatbed is the single most important feature in air travel, and you should use your miles to secure it whenever possible. Learn the best loyalty programs for booking business class awards, and be flexible with your travel plans to snag those limited seats. As for first class, treat it as the ultimate aspirational prize. Don't spend your cash on it. Save up your points for that once-in-a-lifetime redemption on a world-class airline. It's an experience you will never forget. Ultimately, flying is about more than just getting there. Choosing the right seat can make all the difference. We hope this guide has helped you understand what you're really getting for your money at every step of the ladder. Now you have the tools to decide what's actually worth it for you. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell to get notified of new videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next amazing adventure.